Hey viewers, I'm back again and thought I'd wrap up this Karambit series with some trainer, sort of going over some trainers for the Karambit. If you recall, one of the comments I made very early on in the introduction video for Karambits is it's not sort of a effective defense weapon if you don't train with it. I've even made the comment that some inexperienced users of the Karambit end up actually hurting themselves because they don't actually train with it and practice with the weapon itself. And so as a result, I want to make sure that if you are interested in the Karambit as a effective tool, a defensive weapon, train diligently with it. So here are some trainers that I actually have and use on a regular basis. Generally, I purchase the trainers in pairs, just because it's great to train with a partner. And you want to actually run drills and whatnot with a partner and kind of test the effectiveness and also build up that muscle memory when you're actually doing any form of martial arts training. So you see here I have actually 6 trainers, basically 3 different types. So the first ones I want to actually cover are these. These are sort of molded plastic, but the more important aspect of it is it's actually fashioned after a real Karambit. So this one from Cold Steel is actually fashioned from the Steel Tiger. So you can see here it's practically identical to the actual Karambit itself. So the real sort of reasoning behind that is so that you can get accustomed to the real weapon, whether it's overall size and reach and whatnot. I really like these when doing drills on my practice dummy, because it doesn't really cause a great deal of damage. You can see here the tip is protected and then it's very dull, so it doesn't cause any damage to my practice dummies. So here's another one that's also true to the. So this one's actually fashioned after the Ontario knife, the EOD Ranger. You can see here it's practically identical. So it's great in the sense that you get the feel for it. The reach. The only thing is the weight, because this is just plastic compared to the real knife itself. The overall weight is not true to the actual weapon, so that will take some getting used to. But in terms of how it feels in the hand, where the blade is positioned, it is a great training tool. Okay, and then these are actually fashioned after pocket style, so folding type Karambits. So these actually I purchased with the Emerson Wave, so you can actually even practice your quick drawing from your pocket type of situation where it snaps open, and then react based on your draw. So if you want to practice some drills, like if someone was had their hand on your neck or something like that, you would do a quick draw out of your pocket and immediately try to get out of that situation. Those types of drills. The disadvantage of these are some are made from aluminum, some from a sort of steel alloy or whatnot. If applying enough pressure, they can still hurt. So if you're practicing with a partner and you're not careful, it can cause some damages, scratches and whatnot, even though it is dull. So there's no point and there's no blade. Two schools of thought on that. Some people think, hey, those are, your battle scars, so, wear them proudly kind of situation. But, I practice a lot of these drills actually with my son. So my own preference is not to get him too banged up. So, and this is actually his. I use this one. So he likes the digital pattern on this, and it kind of helps me differentiate his from mine. Similarly, so these are folding, so it has the mechanisms and whatnot, but these are more true to your sort of fixed blade style karambit. So these are all like aluminum alloy. This is the brand Masalong. Most of these are made in China. Um, these are great in the sense that they're still dull, so safe relatively, but they are alloy. So same problem with these is if you apply enough pressure and whatnot, it can still cause, you know, some damage and whatnot. So you still have to practice understanding your drills and, you know, try to coordinate your with your partner properly. Otherwise, might not be as safe as you think, because these are, you know, still metal. With enough force and you know, velocity, it can cause damage. But very good in terms of, because it has weight. It's pretty true to most, like, you know, I think this is about 5 ounces roughly. So pretty standard for most, you know, karambit styles. Of course, these larger style, this one's about, I think, like 7. But you know, weight wise, it's actually very similar to most fixed blade karambits, especially of this size. This is more of a standard, you know, similar to like this in size. So concealable defensive weapon, because like I mentioned in this prior video, this is more of a full-size karambit. Not as effective in terms of concealment or, you know, using it as a defensive weapon on a, you know, normal basis. This is more like you would carry this into sketchy circumstance kind of situation, I guess. This is much more concealable, and you would maybe, you know, be able to carry this, you know, on a regular basis despite the weight, because this one's very thick. And then, so these are matching basically. This one is a little bit fancier because it has the like a coating with like sort of resembling a dragon's claw on it. This is just to differentiate mine from the other one. So this one's mine, this one's my son's. But overall, yeah, it's definitely, you know, train with your karambit. If you can find a partner to do drills with, that would be great. It builds up your muscle memory. A lot of times, you know, just getting the overall feel of it, the proper grip, positioning, orientation of the blade, you know, it's very important, because it, like I said, and I think you probably will find some other videos out there. If you're not trained with it, a normal type of EDC carry. So this is another type of trainer. This one's a Kershaw, but see, this is a trainer as well. So dull blade and whatnot, and we could use this for training as well. But if you're not trained with a karambit, this might be a better bet, because, you know, it's more common to how should I say this? You feel more comfortable even with being untrained, because you're you know, I don't know, you want to say like you watch movies or whatnot, you can, I guess, get a sense of using something like this over using something like this. Yeah, so this completes my series on the karambits. I hoped you liked it. We'll think of some other series to build videos on, and we'll continue to do like product review type videos or whatnot. But feel free to leave us some comments. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you want to support us. As always, your support is deeply appreciated. Thank you. Take care.